All right. Welcome back to Bianca's Tarot. I'm trying to upload more videos for the celebrity tarot readings and my pick a card readings, which I'm really what the channel is based off of. But lately I've been doing a lot of free live readings and I've kind of, backtracked off that, but I'm trying to be more consistent with the videos. So today I'm going to be reading for Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson. I wasn't expecting to. I don't usually hop on to the new couple, but I actually my opinion on this is I actually think they're really cute. I think I don't hate Kim Kardashian. I actually think she's actually a really smart woman and she's really underrated. I think she's our generation's Marilyn Monroe, to be honest. I don't feel like she's a bad person. I think she has a good heart. I think she's done more for the Black community than a lot of other politicians have. So I just feel like she's a, excuse me, I feel like she's a person that's actually trying to grow and learn. And I think that she isn't what people portray of her. Growing up, I actually used to not like her, but it wasn't because I really didn't like her. It was just almost popular to hate on her. And I feel bad about that now. It's kind of similar to Megan Fox, where people kind of had a idea of her that wasn't true. So I actually do like Kim. I think she's just, out of all the Kardashians, she's actually one of my favorites. I really do like her. And Pete Davidson, I mean, I don't know her personally, but it seems like she's a good person. Pete Davidson, I think, is really funny. He's a Scorpio, and he has a lot of Scorpio traits. So I actually think his stand-up is pretty funny. I think he goes too far a little bit, but he seems like a regular guy. I watched some interviews with him. It seems like he does have a lot of mental health issues and stuff, but I like them together because I feel like Kim and him could work. I feel like it's good because Kanye seems so serious and dramatic. I feel like Pete is way more laid back than Kanye. So I think it's kind of cute. But let's just see. So I'm going to use my oracle for how they feel towards each other right now. Are they even really dating? That could be a lie, but let's see. It is safe for you to love. I think they both have been through a lot of painful romantic situations. So they're trying to come to a place together where it's safe for them to love, and they're trying to learn that. Getting to know each other. It does feel like they're in the beginning stages. I don't think they were a relationship for a while and now they're coming out. It feels like they are still getting to know each other. And I got soulmate. There is actually a connection here. I actually do feel like there is a connection. There could be issues with their careers, but I do feel like I think it is kind of how it seems. It does feel like they're kind of, seeing what else is out there, and they both kind of like each other. There is a really deep connection potentially. So let me see how Pete feels towards Kim, and then we'll do the outcome. I got the Page of Wands reverse. Usually when I get that card, and I know reversed, it does mean something negative, but how I'm feeling, it does feel like he does want to, it does feel like he kind of wants to grow up. I'm getting that. Eight of Wands. He's really attracted to her. I think I think initially it was kind of to hook up on the level. I think he's always been really attracted to her. He kind of, that's kind of been his crush in a sense. Maybe childhood crush. The only thing I don't really like about how Pete looks at this is he's looking at this in a very immature, naive way. I don't think he wants to be like that, but I feel like he's a little bit, I've noticed with Pete, he tends to jump into things quickly and then they end quickly. It seems like that. I'm not sure if the relationships are genuine. So he's not really looking, I'm going to tell you this right now. Subconsciously, he's not really looking or ready for something serious. I think he's just really acting impulsively. He does think she's a great mother, though. He actually thinks that she's a great mother than people give her credit for. I think he admires that about her. He thinks she's very motherly, like very caring. Six of Wands. I just have a slight issue here. It feels like he's not really thinking. It feels like he's kind of it feels like a high school type crush thing. It doesn't feel, in his perspective, like the real deal to me. Even if he thinks so, I feel like subconsciously he's kind of like in this Knight of Swords energy where it's like, oh yes, like let me just jump on that. Like I do feel like he's rushing things with her. He's asking for a lot of her, but the Knight of Swords with the Six of Wands is kind of like he's getting a kick out of this being public. I think he really likes that in a sense for his ego. Doesn't mean he's an evil guy. I mean, it's Kim Kardashian. So I feel like he's getting a kick out of this for his ego on a level. But with the Eight of Cups here as the last card, I don't know if he is seeing marriage with her and the white picket fence. I do think he admires her, though. And I think he really would love to move quickly with her. But whether he realizes it or not, I don't think he's ready for that. And I think he's kind of being a little bit immature with her in terms of the pace of this. It doesn't feel like he's really like thinking. It feels like he's just going out of impulse and lovey-dovey feelings. It doesn't feel like he's coming at this situation with her in a mature way. And maybe that's not a bad thing. Maybe he's just trying to have fun, but it doesn't mean he's a bad guy. Just because a guy doesn't want something serious with you doesn't mean he's an evil guy or a fuck boy. It just means that he's still learning and growing. I have a deck. I probably will edit this out, but just to speed up the time. So let me see how he's feeling towards her. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. He is really attracted to her. Like, he thinks she's a really beautiful woman. You came closer than anyone. He has a lot of deep conversations about her. He's also been I feel like he's talked about his mother to her, or they've had conversations about his mother. He's told her something, maybe secretive, or something that he doesn't really tell much people about his mother or something. The timing just wasn't right for us. I feel like he's always had a crush on her, but he never felt the timing was right. It's so interesting. At the base I have, my life is not as together as it seems. Again, it's like, I really feel like he kind of should just focus on himself, because like what I'm feeling with the reading, it feels like a guy who's kind of just chasing a feeling and not like a real relationship, you know? It doesn't feel like he's really there, but I don't think he has any bad intentions towards her. I just feel like he should slow down with all these Knight cards and these Page cards and the Page of Wands reverse and the Five of Wands, no, not the Six of Wands and the Eight of Wands. It's like all this passion and energy, but I don't really know if he's even aware that he's kind of not really in it, you know? And it's not a bad thing. I just feel like he needs to kind of slow down, at least in general. Like, if I was giving him like a real reading one-to-one, I would give him that advice. He really needs to kind of slow down. He feels like he's chasing a feeling for sure, like a euphoric feeling. All right, let's see Kim's energy. How does she feel towards him? Page of Pentacles, the World, Eight of Wands. I got Eight of Wands. There's a lot of chemistry here. There's a lot of passion here she feels towards him. She loves talking to him and going out with him and going away. I think they're going to be traveling together soon. They're making plans of that, like a vacation together. Wow, she really likes him. She's looking at this in a more, I'm concerned. She's looking at this in a more mature angle than he is, which makes sense. Like, just how it appears to be. Yeah, she really likes him. Like, and not in like a chasing the feeling way. Like, she really likes him. Like, it's actually becoming something more for her. I don't think this is like a fling to her. I feel like she really likes him. Like, wow. Okay, well, hers, the Page of Pentacles, Two of Cups, the Empress. I think she's always had a good feeling about him. I think she really does trust him, and he has a personality in her eyes where it's like he makes you feel like you could just, like, he won't judge you. Like, he's really open with her. He's not judgmental of her. She feels like he is one of a kind in a sense. She feels like he would, I think he's met the children, or he would be a great father one day. Like, she's really like, wow, like, I really like this guy, and I really have a friendship with him. I feel like, you know, it's not just lovey-dovey feelings for her. I feel like they're genuine friends, like almost best friends, or could be best friends. She feels like this could all come together with the World card, the Hierophant, and Temperance. She's looking at this very seriously. It's concerning because his reading was so different, but like, she's actually really like in this, and I think she really wants like this whirlwind romance that ends in commitment. It's not fleeting. It's not like, it's like a real, that represents commitment to me in a love reading. So I think she does want that with him in deep down, and she's like looking forward to that. I think she's gonna really try to express this to him. I have the Two of Swords though, so she's kind of conflicted with giving her heart out again. How is it ending in her eyes? Yeah, I think she's really going to be honest about what she wants. I do feel like she wants a lot with him though. I feel like she's even considering starting all over, and maybe this could be it for her. So she really likes him, but I feel like she's looking at this a little bit more seriously than he is. I definitely am getting that vibe. She feels like he's like showing her new things. Like, she feels like she's actually like learning stuff from him too. So she's actually kind of falling for him, or she just really like is like changing her mind. I feel like she's really considering him for like a serious long-term partner, you know? And it feels positive. It feels positive. So I love you. Wow. Okay, so yeah, she's really she has a love for him, you know. I think that's genuine. My life is not, so she got that card too. I think she really wants, I said this in my JLo reading, she really wants her happily ever after. She is a Libra too, so I know a lot of Libra women, it's like really hard for them to stay single for a long time. I don't know what it is. Libra woman, Cancer woman, Taurus woman, I've noticed it's like very hard. I rarely see them alone. Like, I always see them in relationships back to back. So she really like can't be without a relationship on some level. We will be together again. I feel like she'd always kind of be waiting for him. She'd always kind of consider him like as an option. I'll do what's gonna happen with them in another spread, like what's the outcome. I hide behind material things, so I feel like it's like she just really wants that love part of her life to be complete. I'm just concerned because it doesn't feel like he is looking at this as seriously as her. And it's funny, I really feel like this is her, you know. I don't think he's looking at this as seriously as she is, unfortunately. But I don't really see it ending either. So they have a really strong friendship though, and I do feel like Kim really wants more though than he does. I just think they might be in two different stages of life when it comes to settling down and stuff like that. So let me just see Let me just get cards of what the outcome will be with these two. So what's the outcome looking like with these two? What's the outcome? You deserve love. You are lovable. Passion. I think they really are, they're heavily attracted to each other. Religious factors. All right. Oops, let me see. 9 of Coins, the High Priestess, 9 of Swords. All right, let me see. Will they last? I'm going to ask the other deck now. Will these two last? Ace of Cups, Knight of Wands, Ace of Wands. It's funny, I have 2 ace cards. Why the Knight of Wands? It's funny, like I see it like being up and down. I feel like Pete is the one coming up here as the High Priestess, so it feels like he's gonna be kind of lost about what he wants, which I was already picking up on. I do feel like they will try to make things work. I see them trying. Let me just get the final outcome for this relationship. Let's see. Express your love. I actually do see them getting into something serious despite the issues, but it feels like it could be when Pete is like older or like later in the year. Like it feels like, I think in some funny way they will kind of end up together, but it feels up and down. So I feel like I don't see them getting married, but I do see a relationship to be had. Because I'm not really feeling like something's long term, but I do see them still being involved with each other. And there could be a difference in religion or spirituality or just the way they live their lives. Just get 1. Let me get 3 more cards because it's kind of, just want to see if they will. Separation. It's funny, I actually see them kind of taking a break but then coming back to each other. But I don't see a marriage either. So it's like, I do see a relationship. Will that relationship last and they'll have a marriage and babies? I don't think so. But that's my reading for these two. So thank you guys for watching. I'm wishing the best of luck to them. And Kim, you know, I feel like she kind of represents a lot of females who just kind of want that fairy tale ending. But there's nothing wrong with being single, you know. There's nothing wrong with just being to yourself for a while, especially if you've been in back-to-back relationships. So I'm just wishing her the best, even though I don't know her. And thank you guys for watching. Bye.